Hey everybody. We'll give everyone a few minutes to join here. It's right at 2 o'clock. Uh, if you're here, you probably already know we're going to play some Hostage Negotiator Career. And what I'm going to do and want to do is make this very interactive. And I'm going to be asking you guys, the audience, to make a lot of the choices, at least for the career stuff. To keep the game moving during the negotiations, I'll be obviously playing those and making a lot of the choices. But here we have it, and we have, if you're new to Hostage Negotiator Career is an overarching expansion campaign that ties everything together in the game. So the base game came out 5 years ago, or 4 years ago, and it's just you playing a negotiation, a 20-minute game. And we have abductor packs that have come out and expanded that. There's all kinds of different villains and hostage takers. Hostage Negotiator Crime Wave came out and was a standalone expansion and came with a much bigger box that can hold everything, including the new career expansion. So the boxes actually go, here's the base game box. They actually go right inside the Crime Wave box, so you can store everything, including the boxes themselves. Same with Career. So Career is the same size and also fits in there right on top of the oven. So it stores everything, and the reason that we did that was so that you could keep your smaller box. If you ever, a lot of people like to take Hostage Negotiator when they travel, the base game. So once you have everything, you can take, if there's 2 or 3 abductors you want to take with you, you can sort of set the smaller box up just how you want it and take it on the go. Of course, if you're playing Career, you're going to need everything. This is most everything that you can get for the game. There's some promos and other things I don't have laid out here, like the Negotiator cards, a few other things, but you can see up top I have all the finales. There's the standard finale that comes with Career, but there's also 2 alternate finale packs. The frustration die here is an extra. So there's a stretch goal pack on our website, and all of the promos, everything you can possibly get, the exception of one secret promo, you can get everything from our website. The base that you need to play Career is the base game of Hostage Negotiator, Crime Wave, at least 7 abductor packs, but we have a bundle of all 12 packs on our website, and then of course the career expansion. So those 4 things are running a special right now. You can get all of that for $149.99, and it's free shipping, of course. So that is the sort of starting point for Career. And then if you want to add the extras like the alternate finale packs, negotiator cards, those things, those are optional, but definitely enhance the experience. So when you start Career, you choose which set of conversation cards you're going to play with. So the base game has a set, and Crime Wave has a set. I went ahead and decided to use the base game set, and we're going to use the base game Terror deck as well. But as you'll see over the Career, we may be adding cards or getting different things that happen. So I basically have everything set up. And this is the full Terror deck. I'll set up the Terror deck when we get to the first negotiation. But basically in Career, you're going to go through phases. And the cards at the top are the phases we go through. So the first thing we do every round, every year of a Career, is we do the stressor event phase. Typically in the first year, there's no stressors there. But as you play the game, some will pop up. Then we're going to do a Career event. So there's 10 years in a Career. We're actually going to start, there are year 0 promo cards. So we're going to start with one of those. And those you just resolve one right before you start the Career. And then you start back for the first year. The next space is the campaign abductors. So you can, if you have the custom meeples, you can draw a meeple out of the bag. Or you can flip a different card. There's 5 different cards for the starting abductors, and you can just flip one of those. But we have the meeple, so we're going to use that, and then I'll flip the card just to show which one we got. And then after you're done, then you're going to play a game of hostage negotiator at that point, usually, most years. Some years you may not have a negotiation. After you're done with the negotiation, you're going to resolve a personal event card, and that is also going to tell you the impacts of your negotiation. So depending on if you won or lost, or depending on other things that happen, could impact our career. So we have merit level, career stress, and personal stress. These are all things that can be impacted. High stress is generally not a good thing. So we would like to keep our career stress and our personal stress low if possible. However, merit level is a good thing. So if we want to be promoted to different ranks, then we need to get our merit as high as possible. These are the rank cards. So we start as, let's see if this works. We start as an officer. We may have a little bit of focusing issues. Some of the cards, we were testing this before, focus a little better than others over here. But this is an officer. That's our first rank. And we are of a rank of 1 star. And as you can see, it says, see there, it focuses. If it has a lot of text, it seems to focus. This is your beginning rank. Choose either the base game or crime wave conversation card set to use for your career. Rank 1 star. Welcome to the force, officer. So we need to name our officer. So we have our campaign sheet over here. So you guys tell me what we should call. You can see maybe there's a little business card with our where we can write our name. So what should our name be? Officer. It can't be Nancy. Nancy died, unfortunately. It's very sad. I'm very still reeling from that the other night. For those watching, I think it's probably, is it Cope? Yeah, Copeland. He's referencing, I played Final Girl the other night, Frightmare on Maple Lane, and spoiler alert, Nancy meets an unfortunate end. So what's give me another idea. Mr. Smith, how original. Sure. We'll be Officer Smith. Why not? All right, so we're writing Smith up here, and we're going to color in the first box for officer.
Somebody chose Neo.
Neo? Ooh. Neo, man, that might outrank you, Mr. Smith idea. I like Neo. We're going to matrix this mug. Let's do it. I mean, it can be Neo Smith, I guess, but we're gonna say Officer Neo. I don't know. Once you choose one pill, you can go back and take the other one still, right? And by the way, Byron's with me here. Byron from our team. He's running the controls over there.
And Larry from Spoken Token says, hello, AJ.
Oh, Larry. Larry's my guy, man. Hey, Larry. Glad to have you, man. Thanks for joining. All right, let's see what we can do, you guys. So disclaimer, even though I designed this game, I may not do very well. But I think my goal is to try to show you guys some things maybe you haven't thought of before. So you may see me trying some things that you don't typically see on streams of Hostage or coverage of Hostage when people play. I'm gonna try and maybe open your minds to some other moves if you're a veteran at least. If you're new, everything's gonna look new. Okay, so we got that. I think we're ready to go, and yeah. So the first thing we're gonna do is resolve a year 0 promo card, career 0. So there's 5 of these in the promo pack, and it's just a fun little extra thing you can do right before you start your career. So let's go ahead and do that. I have my handy red viewer here, so this is how we're going to be able to see the text on the card. So the choices are hidden until you actually use the viewer. So career 0 says, you struggle in college and eventually drop out. You were going to go into the armed forces, but your mother's begging and pleading convinced you not to. So now you've signed up to be a security officer. Sounds glamorous. All right, so our choices are, this is going to be great, or this is going to be hell. So what do we think? How do we feel about being a security officer? Do you guys want to go with this is going to be great, or do you want to go with this is going to be hell? So we'll give everyone 5. So A, if you want this is going to be great, just you could put an A in the chat. If you want this is going to be hell, put a B in the chat. And if no one puts anything, I'll probably let Byron choose. Not great. All right.
We got a B.
We got a B, two
another
Bs.
B.
Okay. Yeah, they're all saying B basically.
Yep.
Unless when he said this is not going to be great, he meant this is going to be great. But I think they're saying this is going to be hell, which is probably accurate. Okay, so we're going to resolve that side. Let's see. Tell me if can you see this, Byron, or is that a waste of time?
Oh, no, it's coming in a little bit.
It's kind of coming in. I'm just going to read it. All right, because I can't read it over there anyway. All right, it says you get assigned a 12-block radius downtown to surveil. It is truly mind-numbing and thankless. And literally nobody likes you. Start year 1 with personal stress on 4. All right. So, yep. We still have one more thing to do. So our personal stress is over here. It's probably pretty hard to see over there, but it is going to go up to 4. So personal and career stress start on 2 normally, because we are not as far ahead in our careers as we like, and we're a security officer, or at least that's where we got our start. We have a higher personal stress. And then it says career start. Sometimes you have to work your way up to where you want to be. You finally get your break and get to wear a real uniform. So we have graduated from the security job, and we've gotten hired on with XYZ PD. So we have made it, and we are going to start our actual career now. All right. So we're going to now go. So the first event, the first phase of the turn is the stressor event phase. We don't have any stressors right now, so we just skip right through that, and we're going to go into the first event, career year 1. Now it says on this card, immediately add Arcane, Donna, Edward, Elijah, and the Sievers to the campaign deck. So those are, some of the abductors or hostage takers, and that's just a reminder. I already have it set up, but that's a reminder telling you which abductors you can start with, or you start with in your career. Okay, so here we go. This is our first career event for year 1. Your training is complete, and you are ready for your first hostage negotiation. But the months pass and no situations arise. Do we, A, this is A, continue to study and learn, even in personal time, to keep your skills sharp? Or, in at 8 o'clock, out at 5 o'clock. You enjoy the relatively predictable days of normal casework and the quality time with your spouse when the work is done. So that's choice B. So do we spend our extra time on our career, which would be A, keeping our skills sharp, or do we sort of do the normal 8 to 5, go home, enjoy our personal time?
We've got 1 A already.
We got 2
A's.
Okay. I think we have. Oh, there we have some different. Okay, we got some different things going on here. So 2 A's, 1 B so far. If you want to weigh in, do it now or forever hold your peace. Looks like we have 3 voters so far. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got a tie.
It's a tie.
We need another vote. Come on. Next vote breaks it. A, what's it gonna be? A or B? You hold all the power. If you're silently watching, you can make this decision for Neo, Officer Neo. Come on. Are we gonna have to break the tie? That's no fun. All right.
I already know my choice if I have to break it.
Byron breaks the tie, they say. Well, someone else could break the tie if they wanted to. All right. It doesn't look like. Oh, no, you can't vote twice, cheater. All right, Byron.
I'm going A.
You're going A. All right. We are going to continue to study and learn even in personal time to keep our skills sharp. All right, and our viewer reveals your relationship with your spouse begins to suffer. +1 personal stress. So we are now at max personal stress. See, now I get to blame Byron because he's the responsible one. And we gain stressor spouse. So when a card says to gain a stressor, we have this stack of stressor deck of different stressors, and it said we have to gain the spouse stressor. So we're going to go get these cards. There's 3 of them. And we're going to shuffle them and take one. Okay. Spouse. And there's a nice wedding cake on there. So we're going to shuffle these and we're going to place, one. This is called the active stressor deck. So we're going to place one of those right there. And as of right now, when we get to the beginning of year 2, we will have to resolve that. However, it's possible you could get more stressors, in which case we would shuffle and then draw one at that point. Okay. So that was it. So we kept our skills sharp, but we sort of neglected our spouse at home, Mrs. Neo, and so our personal stress from the pain of being a security cop, and now we basically have withdrawals from being a security cop. We're like, we need to work hard at this job, man. We cannot go back to that. So we put all our time in to studying and keeping our skills sharp. We cannot wait for that first negotiation. But yeah, our spouse is she's not. I mean, I'm just gonna play this as a male. I tried to write all of the cards so that whether you're female, male, or whatever your gender is, that the game should be neutral to that for the most part. But Officer Neo, he's going to be a guy cop. Okay. So it says crisis. The text comes through from the commander. 8th and Porter. You arrive expecting to shadow Sims or Mowry. But then you realize Sims is on vacation, and the commander informs you Mowry is stuck in traffic. This one is up to you. So, it says draw a campaign abductor. So we are going to have our first negotiation. Am I the only ones with goosebumps here? Oh man. Feeling it. Alright, so I'm going to draw. So normally if you don't have the meeples, you could draw a campaign abductor card. I'm going to draw a meeple out. So whatever meeple abductor we get that's who our first negotiation will be against, and it is going to be the Seavers. All right, so this is Clyde Seaver, and the Seavers actually have 2 abductors. So here we go. It's not going to focus because there's no text. Pretty close. Oh well. So that's Clyde Seaver. So we'll put that on top here. And that's who we're going to face off against. So, if you need to get a drink or something, I just need to go get these cards out of the box. You got a few minutes, and I will get this set up. And this is a good time. If anyone has questions, I can certainly answer questions while I do this. Do I not have Seaver in here? Where are you, Seaver? Oh, here we go. The Seaver family. And by the way, I should have said this at the beginning, but there are spoilers. So if you haven't, for example, played the Seavers, this I guess will be kind of a spoiler. There are multiple cards for each year in the career. So you've seen one from year 1 now and one of the year 0 ones. There's 5 for each year. So yes, those are some spoilers. If we get to a major spoiler, for example, if we open an envelope or a box, or there's some other things that happen, I will let everyone know a major spoiler is coming, and you can decide if you want to sort of mute and go away for a minute, or if you want to just, you don't care if there's spoilers. So this pack is actually one that comes with punch outs inside the pack. So that's one unique thing about this abductor.
We do have a question about how they can get what they need to play everything. I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, maybe they joined after we discussed that a little bit, but you can get everything from our website. We have a career bundle right now. It has all 4 products, which are really 3 products plus 12 packs. It's really 15 products. That you can get everything you need for the full career experience is $149.99 right now with free shipping on our website. And then all the extra promo stuff, you're definitely going to want the stretch goal box. And those, once they're gone, we don't have any plans to reprint those. And so you're definitely going to want that at least. And then you maybe could pick up the other promos and things along the way later, because I know that it's not exactly the lowest entry cost ever. So it's I mean, this is made for career expansion, is made for people who love hostage negotiators, the negotiator. So like there's no shame in just getting the base box. It's $19.99 right now, free shipping, starting there and seeing if you like the game before you kind of dive in the deep end. But yeah.
And you can buy individual packs if you choose to do it that way.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can get. I mean, everything one at a time if you don't want to go sort of all in right at the beginning. But good question. So this is the Sievers are actually. Let me actually read the flavor text here. All right, so we've been called to the scene. We've got Clyde Seaver here. Clyde Seaver lost custody of his 2 children when his wife, Sandra, divorced him 6 months ago. Last month, while the children were visiting him during the weekend, he vanished with them. Today, he was spotted at a convenience store where he's now holed up, threatening to kill himself rather than go to jail. Worse, there's no sign of the children. Could Clyde's older sister, Tina, be hiding them on her land in Becker Swamp? Why, yes, she probably is. So Tina Seaver is Clyde's older sister, a survivalist and recluse who calls the wilds of Becker Swamp her home. When her little brother showed up on her doorstep with her niece and nephew in tow, Tina was understandably concerned. But the Seavers have always stood together through thick and thin. Clyde's been off on a supply run for a very long time. However, now Tina's starting to think it might be time to take the children and disappear. So, we are at the scene, abductor with Clyde. However, we've got Tina up here at Becker Swamp, and she's got the kids somewhere. So we're going to have to go find them. So we have all these Becker Swamp tokens, some of which we have to go find the children in the swamp. And so this is one of the unique mechanics for this abductor pack. All the abductor packs add different fun little things to sort of change up the game. So even before career, you had a nice bit of variety in terms of gameplay and what could happen. So I'm putting all these tokens face down on the swamp. This is our overall hostage pool over here. It's 35 meeples, so 20 come with Crime Wave, 15 with base game. That makes up your pool for career, okay? If we ever have to set up a negotiation and we do not have enough meeples because they've died in a negotiation from the pool, then we unfortunately have to retire in shame. That's pretty rare, but it can, if you're particularly, I don't want to say bad at the game necessarily, but if you don't have great results and you have an unfortunate run, they're not just going to keep sending you to the crime scenes to negotiate. All right, so over here is the card with the Seaver girl and the Seaver boy. It says place a hostage piece for each child during setup. When either child is located by revealing a search token, move the respective hostage piece to the hostage pool. So we have to find them first. We have to get we actually have an extraction team searching the swamps, and we need to find where they are. Now Tina's with them, because just because we find them doesn't mean we just grab them and save them. Then we're going to have to sort of either convince Tina to release them, or let her come out. Or sorry, let them come out. So, for example, if we find one of them, then they'll come over here to the hostage pool, as in normal hostage negotiator, and then we can save them. So, how do we search the swamp? Well, there are cards that let us do that, and some of these cards will say reveal a search token. We also have some special negotiator cards that come with this pack. So, like this one, for example, even though it's sort of blurry, will let us. Basically, we can send Sandra in to talk to Clyde. So, Sandra, if you remember from the story on the card, is the ex-wife. So she is, of course, out of sorts and wanting her kids to be saved. And then we have a special zero cost card. This is new for this one. It says, play anytime to prevent one hostage death. Then you must remove this card or another Sandra Seaver conversation card from the game. So,
We do have a couple questions. Maybe I missed this, but is it if an abductor escaped, does that card go back to the deck, or is it discarded from the game?
if you have abductor escape,
Yes.
most of them will go back in. However, there are some that are considered to have committed suicide, and those will not. And that is in the rule book. It tells you specifically which ones that is the case for. But if they escape, yes, they will go back in, and you could possibly face off against them again.
And do you have lots of people playing this as a co-op?
I mean, I don't know what lots is, but we definitely get reports, especially from couples that like to play and make the decisions together. I mean, we're kind of playing it as a co-op right now with you guys, so yeah, I mean, you can do it, but I mean, it's not like each person is controlling something different. It is a solo game ultimately, but yeah, you could certainly make the decisions together. No question. All right, so we have these. I like having extra conversation cards to work with. Makes me very happy. And all right, I need to set up the Terror deck. So this is important. So Clyde's special rule is when resolving a hostage death, ignore the effects, and instead Clyde commits suicide and is eliminated. So if even one hostage death happens, he's going to kill himself. But I do have a card from this pack that lets me prevent one hostage death. So I need to make sure I use that card very wisely. So we have for this deck, you don't use the regular pivotal events. It comes with 3 different pivotal events. So we're gonna take one of those at random, put it on the Terror deck on the bottom, and then we're gonna shuffle the red Terror cards. So we're gonna do, this is the way I recommend doing abductor packs, to make sure you get more of the, or have the potential to have more of the cards from the expansion in the Terror deck. I'm gonna take 10 cards from the regular Terror deck. Okay, and then I'm gonna shuffle there's 4 cards from the pack in with those 10. And then of those 14, we're going to take 10. So we have 4 of them in here are from this pack. So unless we draw all 10 of the others, we will get some cards that come with this pack. And that's how I recommend doing the abductor pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And with that, we are ready to go. Oh wait, no, that's the discard. All right, so, and Tina's special rule is if Clyde is eliminated and either or both of the Seaver children have not been saved, Tina flees with them, the unsaved children, and you lose. So, if I let Clyde commit suicide before the children have been found, or at least their location's been found, we're done. All right, and yeah, Byron. Just when people have questions, just let me know.
All right.
So we actually start with 7 conversation cards in this pack, which I really like. All right, so his starting threat level is 3. Oh, why am I using this? Let's get Neo. There we go. All right. Yeah. Let's do it like this for the overhead. There we so we need to talk. We need to first off calm this Seaver guy down. Well, we need to start making progress towards searching Becker Swamp. So there are her cards that will let us search, but there's also another way to search, I believe. I think it's when you save a hostage. Yeah, anytime you would save a hostage, you may instead reveal a search token and apply the effects. So I may, like if I have found one of them, I could choose to save them or choose to search. All right, so let's, when they start at 3 threat, that's always an opportunity to get down into the 3 dice zone early. Of course, I need his demands. 1 escape demand. Knew I was forgetting something. So all he has, most abductors have a major demand. Clyde just has 1 escape demand. He's on the edge, which is also good because we can avoid these sort of extra negative impacts even if we just reveal 1 demand. So let's see if we can get 3 dice first, and then we'll try to do that. All right. So we are gonna. Hey, Clyde. Listen, I know you're struggling right now. I know the divorce was hard. Let's just keep cool. Tell me about a good time in your childhood. Tell me about something that is a good memory for you. Oh, he's eating it up. 6. Let me tell you about this time, man, going to the park and the swings with my mom and dad. It was so fun. I just want that for my kids. I wish they had, I wish it would have worked out with Sandra, but it didn't. Thank you for listening to me. All right, -1 threat and +1 conversation mark point. So let's keep that going. Oh, please tell me more, Clyde. Maybe if we can get through this, I'm sure Sandra will talk to you and she'll hear you out. Oof, shouldn't have brought up Sandra. Went from 6-6 to 1-1. So he's sort of done with that line of discussion. So we lose 1 conversation point. Unfortunately, did not get to our 3 dice. I am going to try to get the demand revealed. So let's play What Are Your Demands? Oh yeah, I forgot I was wanting to be showing these over here. All right, so we're looking for at least 1 success to reveal a demand. All right, we got a 4 and a 1. So in Hostage Negotiator, when you roll a 4, you have the opportunity to discard 2 cards from your hand, face down, to make it a success. And I definitely want to reveal that demand. So I'm going to discard What Are Your Demands and 1 small talk to reveal his demand, his escape demand. All right, so his escape demand is 2 identical black sedans. So he wants 2 identical black sedans, which will be, which provides me an opportunity to concede that to him and give it to him. But if I do that, he escapes at the end of the conversation. So I can use that at some point if I want to spend 1 point to concede during any conversation to take 2 1-point conversation cards into my hand from anywhere, even if they were already played. So we'll see if that ends up coming up. All right, I'm going to resolve my small talk, and then I'm going to be done because I got to save this card that saves that prevents a hostage death. All right, so I got 0 successes, so I only get 1 conversation point from that. Oh, yeah, here was that. So I failed. I got the fail line, which is the red line. Gives me 1 conversation point. I kind of blew through my whole hand, which is generally not great to do, but I'm going to get this Sandra Seaver card. We can work this out. So he didn't want to hear from me about her, but maybe he'll listen to her. So this only costs 1 and could be a great threat reducer. However, if I fail it, I get an increase in threat and I have to remove this card from the game. So I'm going to take that. These cards I spent this turn, go back into the general pool so I can pick those up next round. And we move on to the terror phase. So this is when bad things can happen. Yeah, there's no second in command in this one. Alright, so, there is a Tina goes. Alright, so here's our terror card. This is the end for me. +2 threat. +1 additional threat per hostage in the hostage pool. So there's no current hostages in the hostage pool because we have not found them yet. So, but we do get +2 threat, which is definitely not my favorite since we were very close to getting our 3 dice and now we're not. Alright, so I got 2 cards in my hand. I don't want to risk failing. We can work this out without having 2 cards to discard if I roll a 4. So I'm actually going to not play any cards during this conversation phase. So we hung up from our last conversation. He's probably expecting me to call him back, but I'm gonna wait him out and see what happens. So in that case, I have no conversation phase. I don't have any conversation points, so I don't get to spend, but I do get my free cards back, my 0 cost cards back. And then we go straight to the terror phase. So it says, and it's very thematic since we didn't call him back, I'm growing impatient. Draw and resolve the next red terror card. Okay. Now the terror deck is a timer, so if we get to the end of the terror deck and we have to draw a terror card and we can't, we lose the game. So this getting sped up isn't the best thing ever. Alright, she just went in without authorization. You may take all Sandra Seaver conversation cards without paying their cost. If you do, only Sandra Seaver cards may be played in the next conversation. You may still use other cards for their face down effects. Oh, heck yeah, we're doing that. So I already have one of them, but we get these other 2 for free. So we're sending Sandra in to talk is basically, well, she went in without authorization, actually, is what happened. So I cannot play anything but Sandra Seaver cards during this conversation. But I'm good with that. That's I will take that. And your hand limit's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're okay there. And that was not the worst terror phase. So she ran in to plead with Clyde to release the children. And they're going to have a conversation. So, what are you doing here, woman? Please, we can work this out, says Sandra. Sandra is going to try to work this out. Alright, 2 blanks. That's not good. And I don't have any rerolls. So I would have liked to get at least a 4 there, but I did not. So, +1 threat and remove this card from the game. That's unfortunate because that's a really good threat reduction card. Threat reduction card. Alright, but at least it didn't end the conversation. If I fail these next 2, they will end the conversation. So let's do, remember when we, so they're talking about some memory when they fell in love in the Becker swamps with Aunt Tina around the fire. Yes. All right. 2 successes. So
that did the trick.
That was a good. He likes reminiscing in the memories. So that was on 5, I believe. So -1 threat and +2 conversation points. So yes, good job, Sandra. That was much better. All right. Oh, put these in the play area. All right. She's going in for the real question. Clyde, please, I beg you, tell me where the children are. Do what you want to me, but don't hurt the children. Tilt the die. Yep, double ones. I mean, if you're not talking about memories, if you're talking about present day, then Clyde's not having it. Ugh. All right, so +1 threat, and the conversation ends. So we don't lose this one necessarily. So these go back in the available area. We're not making a lot of headway so far. And we have 2 conversation points to spend. So we're not quite halfway through the Terror deck. I mean, I got a ton of points. Clearly, I need to get the rerolls. Yeah, let's go get the rerolls. Oh, I couldn't get these this turn, by the way. So they go in after the spin phase. Alright, so that's my 2 points. So threat's currently at... I reduced... did that just... Yeah, that made threat go back up. Yeah. Alright. So I'm at threat of 5. We're moving into the terror phase. Oh, okay. Minor demand. Water. So this is nice. I can concede this during a conversation for an extra die for that conversation. However, when any threat roll is failed during the conversation automatically ends, even if the terror card didn't say that would be the case. All right, so you want some water. All that conversation with Sandra made his mouth dry. I'm actually a little parched too. Would you mind grabbing water? Thank you. All right, so we're back at it with Cloud. We need to start searching Becker Swamp. I mean, I don't have any cards to do that yet. So let's try to build some conversation points. I got to keep an eye on the threat. I don't want that getting too high, but let's... so here's another way you can play cards face down. You can play any card face down for 1 conversation point. So I'm actually going to play both of these. What are your demand cards face down, since we already have his demand revealed, for 2 conversation points. I'm going to play a small talk and really hope that I really don't want to fail it. And I do have a reroll, so we're going to try to build some points up this round. Alright, so I got a 4. Yeah, let's convert. So I will use 1 what I meant was and 1 keep cool to make that a success to get 2 more conversation points. And let's do another small talk. I keep forgetting to put those over there. Another 4 and a 2. I'm not going to convert this time. I want my cards. So I'm going to just take the 1 conversation point, but the conversation's going to end. So we're going to go up to, what was that, 2, 4, 5. Alright, we got 5 conversation points to spend now. Alright, so let's take Clyde, please, I beg you. It's going to help us search. Let's take a minor extraction, which will also help us search if we save some hostages. So that's 5. We're going to go to 0. Oops. And thank you very much, sir. I'm going to get a quick drink of water, and then we'll do the terror phase. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen. We have the potential to search as many as 4 of the spaces during this next conversation if we have a good turn. All right, here comes the terror card. The situation is worsening. +1 threat. If any unrevealed demand, +1 additional threat. We don't have any unrevealed demands. So threat goes to 6, which is precariously close to the K, where we will only be rolling 1 dice. So let's do something about that. Alright, we're going to concede the water, which is going to let us roll an extra die this turn. Good. We're rolling 3 dice, and I want to get, the first thing I want to do is get threat off of the 6. See if we can get it down 1. Alright, double success, so awesome. -1 threat, +1 conversation point. Very good. And Sandra, get on the phone. Come on, get a hint from him of where they might be in Becker Swamp. Ah, come on. Come on! Oh, I have my reroll. So here's the thing here. If I do the reroll and I fail, here's the thing with this card. If I leave myself without that card and a hostage gets killed, he commits suicide. It's game over. So I can't just be precarious with this card, using it to convert successes or anything like that. That's why I've been holding it in my hand the whole game. It's risky, but it also, if you're willing to take the risk, it's another card, and you won't get it back for one round, but then you get it back the next round. So I don't know. I don't think I want to take the risk, but maybe I should be. But if I discard these two cards, one of these is minor extraction, but I think I'm just going to have to do it. But that only lets me search one space. No. Oh, and well, if I let it fail, the conversation's over because of water. What do you guys think? Should I use a reroll here? I can reroll. I'll get to reroll one die. It could be a big difference in the turn if I'm successful, but if I fail, it's not good. When can you use the frustration die? I can use the frustration die once per negotiation. But if I roll an X, if I roll that, it's an immediate loss and you can never re-roll it. So it almost needs to be, this is not the time for that, in my opinion. All right, I'm getting no guidance on if I should use this re-roll card. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a chance. All right, so we're going to say what I meant was, what Sandra really meant was, come on. Nothing. All right, so we failed. I'm gonna do it. I'm risking the game here. If the next tarot card kills a hostage, we're gonna lose. But I gotta convert this. Do I have to convert this, or should I just take the threat? Nope. I'm not gonna do it. I'm going to get all those cards back next round. Well, unfortunately, the water didn't work out too well. So I'm going to take the increased threat, and the conversation ends. I do have one conversation point, so I can take the reroll and the free cards. And we're still having no luck in Becker Swamp. All right. So many bad things can happen. If threat goes up, if he kills someone, I have the card if he kills someone. All right, here we go. So we're on to terror phase. Situation is worsening again. It is worsening. I can feel it every round. So he does in fact go to the K, which is great. Now I'm rolling one die. All right, well, we got to get off that K. So we're going to do, we only have one keep cool. So I need a success here on one die. I have one reroll. All right, I got it. All right, we're back to 2 dice. Threat back to 6. We're in business. All right, so I got my reroll. I'm going to go ahead and do the minor extraction. So let's go. So normally this would be a card you use to save hostages. In this pack, it's going to help me find the children, hopefully. All right, I got one success. All right, you know what? It's worth it to reroll. We're going to try to get 2 successes out of this deal. So I'm going to use this reroll. Oh, oops. I already got 1 success. Reroll. Ooh, a 4. Okay. We're going to discard both what are your demands. And we're going to save 2 hostages here. So that means I can take a look at, flip over 2 of these tiles. All right, see if we have any opinions here. From left to right, on the top is 1 through 4. On the bottom is 5 through 8. Does anyone want to... This is like, have you seen The Price is Right, man, with the game where you like punch through the hole and you got to find the big bucks? All right, come on, give me a number, 1 through 8. Come on. 8. All right, give me one more. The Seaver boy. Who was that? Coat, my man. All right, we found the
5.
Seaver boy.
And a 5.
He goes to the hostage pool. All right,
And a
and
4.
5. What was
5 came
next?
first.
All right, I only get one more. So we're the next one was 5, so we're gonna go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Seaver girl, you guys are rock stars, man! Holy cow! 1 in 8 and 1 in 7 chance both times. Oh my gosh! I am in the Matrix, man. It's like the numbers are coming like. All right, so the teams found them. They're like, hey, we got them. They're here. We've got Tina's location. So now I just need to get the hostages out and deal with these abductors. You guys, man. I'm glad you guys are on my team. That's awesome. All right. So, I can keep going. Do I want to? Yeah, I got some small talks. Let's keep going. Let's get some conversation points here. All right. 2 successes, 3 points. Things are looking up, baby. And our last small talk. No successes, 1 point. All right, so we got 4 points. Now I don't even have to worry about revealing. I need to just save these kids. So let's take. Well, we get our keep cool free. We're gonna take minor extraction and we're gonna take a reroll. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Feeling good about it. Man, the dream team on Twitch. What can you do? It's amazing. Alright, so the 0 cost cards go in, back in. This minor extraction and this, what I'm in this. Alright, so loving that turn. Alright, let's see what he's gonna. I still have a high threat level, so I don't want to see that go up. The situation is worsening. See, there's a few of these cards in this deck. So we're back to 1. He's clearly in touch with Tina, and he has heard that the tactical team has located them. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to keep cool. I'm not gonna reroll if I don't get it. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Am I? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna try to get threat down 1. If we get the negative conversation point, we're not gonna go further anyway. So it's not a lot of risk, but a decent reward if we can get threat down 1, and even better if we get the +1 conversation point, because then we can take the other reroll. All right, we failed. So -1. We're not going to go any further. So we'll take all our 0 cost cards. Even if you go negative on conversation points, the 0 cost cards can always be purchased. It's because they don't cost points, so you don't have to move it down. So we get those, but that was a quick conversation. It was a diversionary conversation for us to get our minor extraction set up to get the kids out. It was basically like, hey, Clyde, we know where the kids are. Keep cool. Don't do anything stupid. Let's see if he does something stupid. Good Lord. I'm getting angry. All right. I think we just lost. Unfortunately. Because, yeah. So, yeah, I have this get her out of there. I can play it any time to prevent 1 hostage death. Then I have to remove this card or another sand receiver card from the game. So I prevent the girl, and in this pack, the kids don't die. The ant takes them, basically runs off with them, runs away, and we lose. We definitely didn't want to have any, kids dying in this game. So, but unfortunately, I cannot do anything about the second one. So because he's already max threat, it goes up twice. Every time you're on max and he keeps getting more mad, a hostage dies. But in this case, they don't die, but he commits suicide. So Clyde commits suicide and he's eliminated. Then it says on Tina's card, if Clyde is eliminated and either or both of the Seaver children have not been saved, then Tina flees with the unsaved children and you lose. So unfortunately, after that amazing round, it didn't matter. Turns out I really needed to succeed on that keep cool. I might have used my reroll if I thought 2 terror might go up. So that's a loss. We tried. We did our best. Did not work out. So we're gonna come over here. It's gonna tell us to record our results in a minute, but you could do it right after. So in year 1 of the campaign sheet, we're gonna put Seavers and loss, and then you mark if you captured or eliminated the abductor or if they escaped. Which is an X. And how many hostages you saved? We saved, unfortunately, 0 hostages. It counts for the sheet. It counts as killed, but they're not technically killed. So we lost 2 hostages. So these come out of the pool. So we're down to 33 now in our overall pool. All right. So that's the end of the negotiation. So we go on to the personal event phase. All right. So where's my viewer? Oh, here. All right. I apologize. You guys did amazing in that negotiation. I was the weak link, but you guys were quite good. All right. You wanted a pet for a long time. You aren't the kind that loves dogs and hates cats, nor the other way around, but you do have a preference. The challenge with getting a dog is the maintenance involved in giving it enough care and attention. With a cat, you know it would be pretty low maintenance, and you wouldn't have to worry about it when you are away from the house for the week, or at work. Sorry, when you're away from the house at work. So, should we get a dog, or should we get a cat? What do you think? A is get a dog, B is get a cat. We're gonna find out what kind of pet owners our fans are. Are they dog people or are they cat people?
Got 1 cat, 1 dog.
All right. A for dog, B for cat.
So that's 2 A's.
All right, so we're at 2. We're 2 for dogs, 1 for cat.
That's right.
All right. Give them a few more minutes. The eternal debate. That's right. Gotta do the cat. All right, we're back to the tie again. Y'all gonna let Byron break the tie again? Come on, we need a 5th vote. We need a 5th voter in this chat. All right, here we go.
3.
Oh, are there 3 cats?
Yep.
There are 3 cats.
Now there is 3
okay.
cats.
All right, we're gonna get a cat. Unless we get I don't see any other votes popping up. All right. Get a cat. You find a cat named. Name your cat. What's our cat's name? It literally says that on the card. We gotta name it. So we are Neo. So it should be How well do you guys know the Matrix? Come on.
Not Trinity.
Someone? Nope. I guess that's not who I was thinking of. Nairobi? Is that what this is?
Uh-huh.
Nairobi? Sure. Nairobi works.
That works good for a cat
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. All right. You find a cat named Nairobi in the online classifieds. You pick it up, get all the necessary shots, supplies, food, etc., and bring it home with you. She is such a soft, cuddly thing, and you are so happy to have her. A day or 2 later, you notice that the cat is scratching up the furniture. Make a personal stress check. All right. Our personal stress is 5. So when you make a stress check, you have to roll above your stress level. So we have to actually roll a 6 to pass this stress check. So this is going to be tough. We'll roll the frustration die. This doesn't count as using the frustration die, but we'll roll it because it has numbers on it. So we're looking for a 6 to pass this. Otherwise, we fail the personal stress check. 2. If you pass, blah, blah, blah. If you fail, you get angry when you catch Nairobi in the act. Grab her by the nape and fling her across the room. You pause for a moment, surprised you just let your anger get the best of you. It was almost as if you weren't yourself for a moment. +2 personal stress. So we're already maxed personal stress. There is a variant you can play where, let's play this variant actually. So if we go above the highest stress level, we lose hostages from our pool. So we're going to lose 2 hostages from our pool, which is going to put pressure on us for our total. Why is there... I was missing one. Okay. So we have 30. We lost 2 in the negotiation and... Oh, no. Yeah, we lost 2 in the... Yeah, it should be like that. Okay. So we're down to 31 hostages left in our pool. All right, so now we flip this over and we resolve the negotiation impacts. Mark your career sheets with the results of the negotiation. We did that, if one occurred this year. Then apply the effects below. So we apply, there's effects for successful negotiation and effects for an unsuccessful negotiation. Unsuccessful negotiation, choose 2. -1 merit, gain trait corrupt, remove 3 hostage pieces from the overall pool. So we have to choose 2 of those 3 things, guys. So do we want to, we're already at 1 merit, so we could definitely choose the -1 merit. We've not earned any merit anyway. So what do you guys want between, if you want to gain trait corrupt, choose A. If you want to remove 3 more hostages from the hostage pool, choose B. What do you guys think? A gain corrupt trait, or B, remove 3 more hostages from the pool? We'll see what they do.
A, 3 A's,
All right.
4 A's.
All right, we're going to gain trait corrupt. So the traits are these purple cards up here, and it's actually right on top. Boop. So it looks like that. And we are going to see what it says. All right, it says, place an alert token on the first space of the corruption track below. If you gain corrupt again, move up on the corruption track, maximum of 5. Your career stress can never be lower than your corruption level. So our career stress is 2 right now. We're going to put this over in the area of our sheet. Actually, let's put it right here. And we're going to take an alert token, these little orange circles, and it goes on the 1. So we now have some level of corruption here. Okay, so that is the end of a full year. So that was the first year of our career. A career is 10 years long. I don't know what time. I'm definitely willing to keep going if people are having fun and want to see more. So you guys tell me. I am going to take a little break. I'm going to clean up the Seaver Negotiator, and then we'll go. Actually, let's see if they want to keep going. If they do, I'll do the stressor. We'll get all the way to setting up the next negotiation, and then that's when I'll take the break to clean this one and set the next one up. So do you guys want to keep going? Do you want to see Officer Neo's year 2?
We got one, keep going.
And
that it's awesome.
yeah, sound off or put some of your favorite emoji in the chat, whatever you want.
2 yeses.
All right, I was hoping for that. I'm game.
One
One
more
more
hour.
hour. All right, we'll keep going. All right, so let's at least get Tina off there. All right, so at the start, so we're going to start year 2. Now remember, we have a spouse stressor. So the first event, or the first phase of a year is to resolve the stressor event. So let's find out what that's going to do. All right. And just for a recap, our merit's still at 1, our career stress is at 2, and our personal stress is at 5, which is at the max. So if we can find a way to manage our personal stress and not piss our spouse off any further, guys, that would be great. Okay. Your spouse approaches you as you are having your morning coffee and lays a packet on the table. Things are just too hard. It will be easier this way. You nearly spill your coffee and stare with a shocked look on your face. You never considered things were this bad. So your choices are A, ask your spouse to give you one more chance, or B, accept the divorce and move on. So, what do you think, guys? Clearly, the cat was the wrong decision. Cat tore up the house. We were already on, not great terms with our spouse from spending all our time at work. So, do we try to salvage this, or are we done?
We got 1A and 1B. Two
All right,
A's.
So, all right. Hey, if you have not been voting, this seems like a critical time for you to jump in and make your voice heard. All right.
A's have it right
2
now.
A's, 1B, and a lot of abstentions. We know
Yep.
there's at
It's
least
a tie.
5 voters out there.
Now there's 2 A's and 2 B's.
All right. You know what they're doing? They're all waiting so that they can be the tiebreaker. That's probably what they're doing. All right.
They wait too long. I'm the tiebreaker.
That's true.
That doesn't
true.
work out so good.
Try to make it work. Okay, so that's an A, I think.
It's 3 A's, 2 B's.
All right. Are we still at 5 voters or anyone else out there?
They weren't supportive enough.
When we tried to better ourselves. All right.
So we've got 3
We're
A's,
going to
2
try to
B's.
make it work, I think. All right. Ask your spouse to give you one more chance. Your spouse sighs and appears to have lost the will to fight for your marriage. Nevertheless, you both agree to give your marriage one more chance. Shuffle this card back in with the remaining spouse stressor cards, and then gain stressor spouse. So, we could potentially get this one again, in which case we probably should just move on, but we'll see what happens. All right. I'm shuffling. You guys pick a number. Someone pick a number 1 to 3. And that'll be the card. Who has the fastest fingers?
There is a lag.
I know there's a little bit of a lag. So I'll just be
3.
sitting here. 3. All right, there it goes. All right, so we'll be potentially doing another spouse stressor next year, or maybe not. All right. So year 2 career event. You finished advanced training with one of the best negotiation instructors in the world, a woman known as the matriarch. You feel like you can take on the world after learning from her, and then you get your chance. A call comes in. ... All right, here's your choices. On the way to the scene, call the matriarch and ask for her advice. That's choice A. Don't call. This is choice B. Don't call. She won't always be available, so you're going to have to figure things out for yourself. So do we call the matriarch, our new mentor of sorts, or do we not call and we need to figure it out for ourselves? So call her is A. Don't call her is B. Don't call. It's 2 B votes so far.
1A, 2
A.
B's.
All right. Call.
Tie.
It's a tie. Yep. Is it? You guys always seem to. There've been a few, I guess, unanimous, but yeah, we're usually split. Might have to have you break this tie, Byron.
You want me to break it?
I'll see. All right. Yep. Go ahead and break it.
Based on our experience up to now, I think we could use some help, so I'm going A.
You're gonna go A. Okay. All right. So we're gonna call the matriarch on the way to the scene and ask for her advice. She walks you through some deep breathing techniques and gives you some last-minute advice. Begin the next negotiation with both what I meant was conversation cards in your hand, in addition to the normal starting cards. So that's awesome. So we're gonna get both of the re-rolls in our hand to start the next negotiation. I'll take that. And then crisis. Either way, you are ready because you have to be. Draw a campaign abductor. So, deceivers did escape. I think he's one of the ones that commit suicide. Or no, he committed suicide, so he's not alive. He is eliminated. I should have put. Well, no, because Tina escaped. So, but yeah, he goes out because he commits suicide. So we can't get him. So we'll put him over here, and we're gonna draw. And then once I draw this, guys, we're gonna go to the holding screen on the stream. We're just gonna mute it. We're not gonna disconnect the stream. And for about 5 minutes, then I'll get the next one set up. All right, we got Elijah Ramon. So she will be the next abductor. And she looks like this. And when we come back, I'll read the backstory on her abductor card. All right, we'll be right back, guys. Stick around. Hey everybody, we are back, and we should be pretty well set up for our negotiation with Elijah Ramon. So before I read her backstory, let's read the backstory first. All right, we're trying something new with a background card. We hope it might let it make it focus a little better. Okay. Elijah Ramon has spent her life running from her problems. Last night, that involved consuming an entire handle of whiskey and getting behind the wheel. She never saw the police officer or the pedestrian on the shoulder of the road. It was a routine traffic stop until they became victims of the hit and run. Thanks to a civilian tip, your colleagues have found Elijah bunkered down in a fast food joint with 8 hostages. The only thing she wants is to escape, and she'll bolt the first chance she gets. So, Elijah starts threat level 4, 8 hostages, and 1 escape demand. However, her special rule is it's called any way out. Anytime 1 or more hostages leave the hostage pool, whether killed or saved, put a new unrevealed escape demand into play, up to a maximum of 4. So we have 3 spaces here, but we'll use the rank. I don't even have the ranks up there where it's supposed to be. We could use the special space for the 4th one. Most times you don't have that many demands in play, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so here we go. So remember, because we called the matriarch on the way to the scene, we have both what I meant was reroll cards in our hand to start the game, which actually puts us in a good spot to try. We could try something different here. No. I was thinking maybe we could actually try and take her out really early, sniper. The problem with that is the second in command would come into play, and he just starts killing people all the time. So we'll see what happens. We may try to do something crazy. All right. So she's on 4, so we can't get to the 3 dice range in the first round or anything like that. So let's start it off with a what are your demands? And let's see if we can get her escape to tell us, all right, look, you're stuck in this fast food joint. You have, I'm here, I'm listening. What do you want? Don't hurt anyone. Just tell me what you want. All right, so 1 success, which means we can reveal a demand or take a conversation point, and we are definitely going to reveal a demand. So her escape demand is, I am going to vanish into thin air. She is really drunk. Spend 3 conversation points to remove this demand from play and replace it with a new revealed escape demand. You must immediately concede this demand when a gold event terror card is drawn. Ooh, okay. Place a alert token on the terror deck to remind you of this effect. So put it right there in the bullet hole. And if we reveal a gold pivotal event, which we know is the last card, but there are some cards that can make one come out early, although I think that's in the crime wave deck, so we're probably fine, which means I'm going to keep it up here. But we'll if that happens, so if we get to the gold event and we concede this, the abductor immediately escapes, so it shortens our game by a little bit. Oh shoot, I took both of those. All right, so that's that one. What are your demands?
Pull that one up, let it focus on the...
Oh, let it focus on that?
Yeah.
And then let it focus on this. With my finger there. Oh well.
We blew it.
One day we'll get that figured out. All right, so we at least got the demand revealed. So I can pay 3 anytime to basically avoid the negative impact. But that's fine. Sure, go ahead, Elijah. Vanish into thin air. You do you. All right. All right, we're gonna go. Let's go get some conversation points. Oh, I should not have a minor extraction in my hand. However, I should. Okay, there we go. There we go. I had the keep cool on the table and a minor extraction left. All right. So I got 2 keep cools, 2 small talks, and a what are your demands left. So I'm gonna. Yeah, let's go hard. I'm gonna discard 2 keep cools face down for 2 conversation points. I'm gonna discard a what are your demands face down for a conversation point. So we're at 3 conversation points, and I'm gonna roll for a small talk. And we got 2 blanks, which would get us to 4 and end the conversation. Okay, that's fine. All right. Oops. So we have 4 points to spend. Let's take both just stay calms. Let's see if we can. No. Let's take 1 just stay calm and 1 just a few more minutes. Let's try to get. I'm not giving up on the getting a lot of conversation points in one turn. All right, so these go back in. That was those spent. This goes back to 0, and these all go back into available area, and we'll resolve the first tarot card. I don't remember asking you for anything. Flip all revealed demands, including minor demands, face down. They are now considered unrevealed. So she doesn't even remember. She's so drunk, she doesn't even remember talking to us in that last conversation. She's like, hey, don't try to vanish. She's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So it's almost like not much of the first round even happened. My name is Neo. I already told you that, Elijah. Let's try this again. All right. Just stay calm, Elijah. Let's just don't do anything rash. Stay calm. Everything's gonna be fine. Tilted die. Still fail. Okay. Well, that's going to be +1 threat, but we're going to reroll. I mean, at least give me a 4. Come on. All right, a success and a 4. Ooh, converting the 4 will be a threat down. Yeah, I want that 2 threat down. All right, we're going to discard what I meant was and small talk. And we're going to take -2 threat. Let's take it all the way to 2. And then we're going to end our conversation there. So I don't have any conversation points, but I can take these back. And the rest go back into the deck. All right, so she totally forgot about the demand conversation, but we've calmed her down a little bit. Calm down. Let's hope it doesn't bite us that demand got flipped back face down. Okay. There's our old friend minor demand water again. So we can get +1 die like we did in the last negotiation, which we might do very soon. Yeah, we're going to do it this turn for sure. All right, we're going to concede this demand. So if we fail any roll this round, the conversation ends immediately. So we're going to do keep cool. If we can succeed on this, we're going to be down to 3 dice on the board, which will be 4 dice for the rest of this round. So here we go. Tilted die. Keep rolling it on the edge there. All right. 2 successes. Beautiful. So we get -1 threat and +1 conversation point. And now we're rolling for this conversation phase. We're rolling 4 dice for the rest of the time. This is good. All right, we're gonna resolve just a few more minutes. So this is one of the best point gaining cards you can get. It does come with risk, and the threat can increase. But I'm really banking on 2 successes right here, and I have another keep cool in my hand if I need to try to get it back down. That die was spinning there for a second. All right, so we got 2 successes without having to convert. Love it. +4 conversation points. I keep wanting to grab that other one. All right, so we're up to 5 conversation points. Love it. Yes. The plan is coming into action. All right, we have 2 what are your demands and 1 small hawk and 1 keep cool. So I'm gonna keep pressing, man. We got all the dice. Let's keep going. Let's go small talk. All right, we got 2 4s, a 3, and a 3. That's fine. I'm gonna discard both what are your demands. Oh man, I need to reveal her demand though. Alright, let's discard the keep cool and 1 what are your demands. And that's gonna make that's gonna give us 2 conversation points. So we are now up to 7. Should I roll for this? Yeah, I'm gonna roll for it. If I fail it, that'll suck. But if I can get 2 successes, that would be amazing. I won't sing too much, I promise. And of course we fail it. Alright, well, the threat goes back up to the 2. It's not the end of the world, although that could quickly get out of hand since we didn't reveal the demand. You can't win them all. Alright, but that was a good round. We got 7 points to spend. I'm gonna put these back after I buy. So I'm gonna buy I get small talk free. I think the move is to keep working on threat. I mean, I could get a bold lie, just stay calm, and a reroll. Or I could get 2 just stay calms. You need to trust me, which is one of the most underused cards in the game. Yeah, let's do it that way. We're going to get 2 just stay calms. You need to trust me. And what I meant was for 7 points. You need to trust me actually lets 4s count as automatic successes for the rest of the conversation or the next threat roll, depending how successful you are. So we're going to start the next one with that. And I hope we can get at least 1 success on that. Alright. Okay. And let's see what happens. Here we go. Of course. The situation is worsening. +1 threat, and if there's any unrevealed demands, plus another threat. So threat goes to 4. So, as expected, the face down demand came back to bite us. Alright, that's okay. How to do this? Yeah, let's start with you need to trust me. So we're gonna try to get the bonus at least for the next roll. Alright, we got a success. So for the next roll, if we roll any 4s, they're going to count as successes without us having to use face down cards. So we're going to resolve a just stay calm and see if we can get threat down by 2, hopefully. Alright, 1 success and a 3. Alright, so you need to trust me. Didn't help, but we got a success anyway. So threat goes down 1, and let's keep pressing, and let's do the other just stay calm. We still have 2 cards if we need to convert. 2 and a 3. I do have a reroll, so let's go ahead and use that. Nope, no No luck. Alright, +1 threat and the conversation ends. So we get these cards. We have no other points. We need one of these conversations to go. We need a little bit of a lucky streak somewhere in here. Okay. And I still am dealing with not having a demand revealed. I'm growing impatient. Draw and resolve the next red tarot card. So she's getting impatient. I've taken more hostages. Roll a die and add hostages to the pool as follows. Alright, let's roll a black die. 3, which is 2 hostages. So now she's up to 10 hostages. There were 2 hostages. Wonder what they were doing back there in the back room. Alright. So, man, I am struggling today. Alright. Alright, let's get this demand revealed. Let's get this demand revealed. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we know this is the same demand. We already know what it was. And then we get 2 conversation points for 2 successes, which is good. Alright. Let's play at 1 demand. What are your demands face down for a conversation point? So we're at 3. Let's roll for a small talk. 1 success. So we go to 5. Small talk again. Nope. So we go to 6. Alright. Man, I love a bold lie. Love it. You really need to get 2 successes on it. Alright, let's go with. I'm going to do this. Well, that card's still out, or she will immediately escape. I got a lot of work to do here. I really, really, really need this bold lie to work. Yeah, I'm gonna play keep. I'm gonna play my keep cools. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get even the one conversation point. This one's tilted. This is a success. We were just talking. I need to get a dice tray. All right, so one success. That's fine. It goes down to 3, and then I'm going to use the other keep cool. So it looks just like that one. You can see it. And again, looking for one success. 4. I don't want to use my rerolls, but man, that extra threat would be nice. All right, should I use my 2 rerolls to convert it to a success, or should I roll 1 reroll, hope to get it, and if not, roll the second reroll? So convert or reroll? What do you guys think with my what I meant was cards?
A is convert.
Sure. A is convert. B is reroll.
We got one reroll.
We're gonna reroll. I'm just gonna go with the first advice I get. All right. So we're gonna reroll. If we fail this reroll, we'll reroll the other one. But if we fail both, we are out of luck. All right. We got the first one. Good call. My guys are steering me right. I'll tell you that much. I may be falling down on the job, but they're on point. All right. So good. So we got the success. Save our other reroll card, and then we're going to stop there. We're going to wait for our bull lie. We got to get in that 3 dice range. So we get our 0 cards back. These go back into the pool. And let's see what she does. Looks like we're back to square one. Oh, this one. Yeah, I played that one. Place the threat marker back on the starting threat level, which is 4. Fantastic. All that hard work down the tooth. This is what happens when you deal with a drunk. I mean, they don't know. They don't even know where they're at. So we have 3 turns, only 2 if I don't deal with that, and I've yet to save any hostages. It can still be done. We are gonna need some help though. Oh, man, come on. All right, well, now we have no choice, I don't think, but to go for the bold lie. This cannot fail. If this fails, it's +3 threat, and we'll be up on the K. So, okay, it's a done deal. We're going to give you everything you've asked for. Now, there's something I need from you. That's from the flavor text. There is flavor text on all these conversation cards. All right. This is big, Byron. This is big. Need some magic dust from the... Here, kiss it. Ugh. A 4 and a 3. All right, we're definitely going to re-roll the 3. So let's re-roll the 3. At least we know we're not going to fail it. This would be... If this is a success, this would be awesome. A 4? You know what? I could convert it for all my cards. I have 2 what are your demands and 2 small talks. I'm doing it. All right, we're converting both of these for 4 cards. And it's gonna go 1, 2, 3 down to the 1. So if I don't have any more cards, but hopefully terror will not increase this turn and we can get something going here. So bold lie goes back in, and yeah, I discarded all these. All right, and we get both our keep cools. So if it stays on 3 and we can keep using our keep cools, we can start getting some people out of here. But we really are running super short on time. Your time is running out. Discard half the remaining red tarot cards and then discard this card, or discard 2 and shuffle this card back in the deck. See, this is why it's good to put this one back in, because I'm losing the last one either way, but if I choose the second option, I get to put this one back on top. So at least I'm only losing, I'm not even losing the turn. I get one more, and that next one, I know the next tarot card is going to be harmless. So, but I have to pay 3 conversation points before, not before this tarot phase, before the next one, or I'm screwed. All right, we got 2 keep cools, and now we're rolling 3 dice. That's still a major uphill battle, but we're gonna try. All right, keep cool, lady. 2 successes. All right, threat goes down. +1 conversation point. Do it again. So we could save our first hostage here. We get at least 1 success. 2 successes, and another point, and we save our first hostage of the entire career in year 2 at the end of the conversation. So you could see, I mean, yeah. Okay. Yay, we saved a hostage. Way to go, Neo. All right, so we saved a hostage. So Lydra's special thing is, though, that every time a hostage leaves the pool, a new escape demand comes out. So a secret passage has come out. That's not good. So a secret passage escape demand. When the last hostage leaves the hostage pool, make a threat roll. Add 1 die to the roll for each red terror card still in the terror deck. Maximum 5 dice. If the roll is failed, the abductor escapes. So the employees with the guns to their head have notified her of the secret tunnel underneath the restaurant, how they get their product into the restaurant. It's in a very busy part of the city where it's hard to get trucks into the parking lot. So they have this, they actually have this special tunnel. So now she knows about that. And now, even if we do save everyone, we still could lose. So this so spend phase, I have 2 points. Get these. Just stay calm. I mean, I've got her down to the S, so we can start pumping, getting people out. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh no, it is. Yeah, put the escape demand into play. It is supposed to be face down. I'm stupid. Yeah, unrevealed. Don't even know my own rules. Okay, so we're gonna reshuffle that. That was a mistake. It should be unrevealed. Okay. All right. And I don't have any more cards, so we go to terror. I get 2 points to spend, so I'm gonna get the. I have to deal with this turn. I have both small talk, so I can do it. I'm gonna take just a. I mean, I gotta save 9 people. What I really need is conversation points because I need to get. I mean, saving 2. This is like the end of the sports game where you can score, you can kick the field goal, but you're down by 6. So you could go for it on 4th down and hope you make it, or maybe you lose the game. So I don't know if just stay calm is the right move. I think I'm gonna take just a few more minutes, because I think the points are more. I'm gonna get my keep cools back next turn. Yeah, taking the points. Okay. All right, so we know what this is. It's discard half the terror deck. It's not gonna matter. Now, if this is still out and I get to the terror phase, I'm gonna lose. I don't even get the last pivotal event round. So I'm gonna definitely be dealing with that this turn. So I'm gonna play. Rolling 3 dice. I think I'm gonna risk 1 What Are Your Demands and hope I get 2 successes. Would be amazing, but no successes would be awful. I have no reroll cards. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Alright, 1 success. It's fine. Well, there's no more revealing the demands, they could help me win. But man, the point might, I might just take the point. This is a rare case where I might take the point over. taking the point. Taking the point. Taking the point. All right. Okay. I'm going to play the other what are your demands face down for another point. And this way, well, I have to concede this demand during that. If I have a conversation end symbol, I can't concede that. So even though I would end up with 3 points, even if I fail a small talk, I would lose. So I can play one face down, but I'm giving up the potential for more conversation points, which I really need. I mean, so that shouldn't be done. So if they escape in career, if they escape, the game ends and there's hostages in the pool. All those hostages are considered killed. So we're already we would lose all of those from our main pool. So this is pretty important, which means. So here's the other cool thing about career. I may even lose, but every hostage saved matters. So there's still value in trying to save as many hostages as I can. Versus if you're just playing the vanilla game, I mean it's win or lose. That's it. So you know what? I'm gonna play one of my small talks face down. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm rolling for it. Because if I do that and I concede that for 3, I'm back to 0 points, and I have to roll. No. I need something big. We're rolling for it. I don't care. Ooh, this might be a frustration die moment. This is a frustration die moment. I mean, I still got tons of work to do, but I mean, okay. So as a reminder, and if you've just joined, this is the frustration die. It has a success on 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But on the 1, there's an X. So if I roll the X, and the way this works is it replaces one of my normal dice. So I'm still going to roll 3 dice, but it's one of them. Now, if I roll the X on that die, the game is immediately over. I can't re-roll, and I don't have any re-rolls anyway. So it's high risk, but I need this to be, you know what? We're not doing small talk. We're doing just a few more minutes. If we're gonna go hard, we gotta go all the way. All right, here we go. All right. So we got the success on the frustration die. We have a 4, but I'm not gonna convert that. So threat goes up, but I get 3 more points. I'm at 5. And now I'm going to roll for my small talks. And you guys have seen those enough by now. So I want to get these points as high as I can. 2 successes. Beautiful. So 3 more. I'm at 8. And my last small talk. Here's the other thing. In the pivotal event, I get to pick up all my 0 cost cards. Unless the pivotal event is bad. Oh crap. I haven't even done this yet. All right. So that would have been great if I failed that roll. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, so I'm going to concede Vanish into Thin Air for 3 points. And it gets replaced by a new revealed escape demand. Which, that's only fitting that the secret passage comes back out. All right. I mean, I'll be ecstatic if I get to where we even have to resolve the secret passage. Okay, so now we're going to do the last small talk. Nothing, but we get 1 point. So 6. Would have liked to get a little more. Okay, so spin phase. I get to spend 6 points. I get these 2 keep cools. I mean, we can start really getting people out if we can keep her calm. But I'm definitely going to need more conversation points. So let's do a just stay calm. Just a few more minutes. And 2 rerolls. Yep. Yep. And here we go. Pivotal event. You guys You guys probably don't think I can do this, but I'm not giving up. I've seen people give up in this spot, but it can be done. Okay. All right. So pivotal event. This is gone because I conceded that. Really? It's like this game knows what you like don't want. Alright. Time to shake things up. Roll a die. Change the threat level to the number rolled. That sounds great. Let's do that. Alright. So this is one time I'm looking for a low number. I mean, if they I'm gonna have to change to extraction, so I don't even know how that's gonna be possible. Here we go. 4. All right, that's something. That blew up our plans. There's definitely probably 6 other pivotal events I would have rather seen than that one. 2 dice. Come on, game. Come on. I'm the designer. You're supposed to be nice to me. All right. All right. So I can pick these up. I don't necessarily have to do it all right now. I need to think. There's 9 people in there. Yeah, it's bordering on impossible. So I think I'm just gonna have to try to save as many as I can. Because even these big, the ones with the big, to save a lot of people in the conversation, and I have nothing to do to stop. It's like I can get minor extractions. That's 4 potential saves with the conversation still going. And the next best would be 4 and eliminated, which would be 8 and eliminated, but I need 9 and eliminated. Which means I need to somehow get it down back to the S. I mean, that's probably the move. I need to try to get threat down still. Gosh, even it being on the 3, I would feel better about. Okay. All right. Here we go. I have a just stay calm in my hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can pick all these up. So that's 10. Damn you, Elijah. Damn you. Alright. I got 2 rerolls. Once I use them, that's it. So I gotta be really smart about that. Alright, just stay calm. Just stay calm, Elijah. Just stay calm, hostages. Even though it's not looking good for you. Tilt the die. Alright. Success. I don't know if y'all have tilted die rules in your game group or at your house, but mine is just always, if it's tilted, you re-roll it. Whether it's good or bad. Alright, so we got 1 success, so that's 1. Can move down 1. I could re-roll the blank and try to get it 2. That would be very helpful. Let's do it. Come on. Nope. Alright, I'm saving the other one. Alright, she goes down 1. Keep cool, lady. 1 success. Keep keeping cool. Keep keeping cool. Double keep cool. How do you say that? Alright, 1 success. Alright, we phase 1 complete. I'm rolling 3 now. Alright. Got 1 reroll. Yep, small talk. 3 dice. Alright. 1 success. 2 conversation points. Small talk again. Tilted die. 2 tilted dice. Alright. Double success. Which is 3, so I'm up to 5. I'm going to spend 2 to get. Nope, not yet. Just a few more minutes. Nope, not yet. Alright, we're going to go by just stay calm for 2. And we are going to resolve that. Ooh. 1 success and 2 4s. My point equity is dwindling. I can't discard 2. It's too much. There's too much conversation point equity in there. All right, so that's 1. I don't say a hostage, but I get her to the S. I have 3 points. I mean, all these I'm rolling for can like end the game. All right, what are your demands? I'm rolling for the points. I don't care about the demands. If I get 2 successes, great. God, dang it. Let's re-roll. Feel it's important. Nope. Damn it. Alright, threat goes up 1. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna roll for the other warrior demands. I cannot convert, so what we get is what we get. Alright. 1 success, so I'll just take the point. I'm at 4 points. I'm going to take. I'm going to take a bold lie for all 4 points. I can't convert. I mean, I gotta hope. Bold lie. Could get some hostages out here if I can get 2 successes. Yes, there we go. All right, I get a conversation point. Actually, -3 first, so 2 hostages are saved. A new unrevealed escape demand is going to come out, which doesn't really matter. I have 7 left, and I have 1 conversation point and just a few more minutes. And I can't get conversation points any other way, so I can't win, but I'm gonna try to get some more hostages out. So if I can get at least 1 more success, I might be able to get a few more people out. 1 success and a tilted. All right, 1 success. So threat goes up 1. I get 3 conversation points. I'm at 4. So I'll take a minor extraction. That's all I can do. And let's try to get 2 more people out. And 1 dies. They try to go in. She sees them immediately. She's like going down the secret tunnel. The last guy's coming. She pops him, and then she escapes. And unfortunately, the rest never see the light of day again. So, saved 3, lost 7. So, Elijah had our number. So Elijah lost. She escaped. We could possibly, so she'll go back in the deck. We could see her again. So we're going to put her back in the bag. And then I did save 3. However, we lost 7. So these 7 go out. These 3 can go back in. Our overall pool is looking a lot lighter than it did when we started. So that's that. Yeah, man, the dice are not cooperating very nicely today. Okay, so let's resolve the personal event, and then that will be the end of year 2. All right, where's my thing? All right, year 2. It says if you have any 2 CPR rewards and or digital forensics rewards, discard this card to draw another. We do not have that. All right, you are given an opportunity to go to an advanced training seminar. Clearly, we need it. But it would have to be done on your vacation time, and leaving for training could take away from the momentum you have built at work. You have to decide if you will go to the training or not. Take the advanced training will be option A. Stay back and save your vacation days would be option B. I mean, I'm going to let you guys vote, but I don't think we can live with ourselves if we don't take the advanced training. But we are also, I mean, the vacation would help with our spouse. We're clearly on thin ice there.
We got one A.
All right. Take the advanced training is A. Stay back and save your vacation days is B. You may have had some people drop, so you might win. You might win the vote with 1 or 2 votes.
Two take the training.
2 for the training.
One person wants to work while they're on vacation.
Yeah. All right, so we got 2
A's.
We have another few minutes while I take a sip of
3
water.
A's.
3A. All right, we're probably going to definitely be doing it. Okay. All right, we're going to training, guys. Yep, we need it. We do. That's for sure. All right, take the advanced training. You go to the seminar, and the training is top notch. Captain Bullock, whom despite the large scar on his cheek, is a big teddy bear and a heck of an instructor. You're now advanced certified to teach others basic skills in your chosen area of expertise. If you already have CPR or digital forensics, gain the second card of the same type. If you have one of each, you must first discard one of your choice. Otherwise, gain reward CPR or gain reward digital forensics. So what do you guys think? A for CPR or B for digital forensics? What reward should we take? All right. Is that A for this one, or is that
was
A?
for the last
That was
one.
for the last one. Okay.
Forensics.
All right.
CPR.
A, what did I say? A is
CPR
and B is digital forensics.
We
All
got one for
one of
each.
each so far.
2 CPRs, 1 forensics.
Okay. All right. So it looks, I think we're down to 3 voters now.
Yeah.
So CPR. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, what did I say?
She's asking, I'm guessing this helps save hostages that would have otherwise died.
Let's find out. CPR. All right, there's 2 CPR cards, so it's random. So give me another A or B. CPR A or CPR B?
B.
B. All right, I'll just go with the first one.
2
Keep-
B's
Keep
anyway.
it rolling.
We got
Okay.
2 B's.
All right, CPR B. CPR ongoing. You may reroll all dice 1 time for any failed hostage escape attempt. So we haven't seen that yet, but there are some tarot cards that will have hostage escape attempts. So if we fail those, we can reroll them. So that's nice. You completed your emergency responder training. You never know when a hostage might need to be resuscitated. That's the word. Yeah. All right. So cool. So we get to keep this as a reward, and so it's going to go over here right next to corrupt. And the negotiation impacts are: mark your career sheet with the results of the negotiation if one occurred this year. Then apply the effects below. Unsuccessful negotiation. Discard reward promotion. We don't have that. We haven't gotten close to doing anything that would earn us a promotion. If you do not have one, -2 merit. So we are already, I mean, we're as green could be. Clearly, they made a mistake. We were a security officer patrolling mall parking lots. And we're corrupt, so clearly we lied on our resume and got ourselves this job. And now people are paying for it with their lives. This is great. All right, so that's the end of year 2. I think I'm good to do one more year. And I'm having fun, so I'm just going to do it. If you guys want to hang out, I love having you here. If you don't, that's cool too. I know there's a lot of other great stuff going on and whatever else you might have to do. So another couple minute break. Let's get back to the negotiation point again, and then we'll take a short break. All right, so beginning of year 3, just to give a status update for anyone who's joined recently, we are an officer in the XYPD, Officer Neo to be exact. This is our 3rd year on the force. We were able to join the force after being a mall cop basically, by lying on our resume, and we're having a lot of marriage problems. Our spouse is not happy with us. We've had the first negotiation we had, everything was going so well, and then the abductor just flew off the handle, committed suicide, and the hostages were taken away. It's very sad. And then this last time we had a drunk woman. She killed some people in a hit and run, took hostages to try to get out of it, and unfortunately I failed the system, and she escaped. So we may run across her again. I'm sure she's a habitual drinker and driver, or maybe not. Maybe we'll run across another threat. So we're at the beginning of year 3. We're going to start with the stressor spouse card that we have here. And it says, your spouse wants to talk. It's serious. Your spouse wants to start a family. With everything that is going on, you aren't sure how to respond. Do we agree to start a family, or we just aren't ready to have a kid? So, do we want to start a family, or are we not ready for a kid?
A is we want to.
A is agree to start a family. B is you just aren't ready to have a kid. So, let me know. We'll just do first 3 votes. So as soon as we have 3 votes,
got 1A,
whatever that is, we'll go with that.
1B.
All right. We need one more vote, or Byron's gonna break the tie. Dun 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 dun.
B. So
We
got
are
2
not
B's
ready
and
to
an A.
have a kid. Okay.
Heather said this is
Heather.
just like the cat.
All right. You ask for time to think about it. After an awkward few days, you sit down with your spouse and explain that you just aren't ready to have children. Your spouse is visibly upset and decides to get away from things for a few days. It hurts seeing someone you love feel so bad, but you had to be true to yourself. Gain stressor spouse. So this one does not go in, so we're going to take one of the other 2. I'll just take that one. So this will be our 3rd year in a row next year, having a spouse stressor. I do not feel like this relationship is going well with the spouse. All right, so career year 3 event. The stress is piling up, you think? And you decide a visit to Dr. Roslin is in order. What would you like to discuss today, officer? Dr. Roslin is the station psych. Would we like to discuss our career stress, which is at 2, or our personal stress, which is at 5? So choose A for career stress or B for personal stress.
Damaged goods said should have taken the divorce papers. We got a B.
We're not ready. We're not ready to give up on our spouse, man. We could save this. It's like a negotiation, man. We're not giving up till it's over. All right. So 1B for personal stress. Do you others
2
agree?
Bs.
All right, 2 Bs. That's all we need. All right. Balance is key, says Dr. Roslin. How can you save lives if your own life is not in order? It's pretty accurate. Seems like a good assessment. You may increase your career stress any amount, but not past 5. Decrease your personal stress by the same amount. So, what do you guys think? Do we want to go up a little bit on career? I feel like we got to, so we don't lose more hostages from the pool. Do you guys want to go up to career stress to 4 and down to 3 on personal? Should we go? We should go down. I'm gonna say we're gonna go down at least 1. So you guys want to go down on personal stress by 1 or 2? So A for 1, or just put 1, or B for 2. What do y'all think?
2.
All right. I think 2.
2.
I think I agree. All right. We're gonna go down 2 personal stress, and we're gonna go up 2 career stress. So we take Dr. Roslin's advice. We're dealing with our stuff at home. It's adding a little stress at work, but we've focused on work this whole time. So now we gotta fix these home issues.
That was a unanimous. All 3.
That was unanimous. Okay. All right. Draw a campaign abductor card. You may choose to take the call or let one of the other negotiators handle it. I know what's probably best for the hostages. If you let a colleague handle it, the year ends and there have not been any negotiation events. Take stressor colleagues. So what do you guys think? Do we want to cede this negotiation to one of our colleagues? If we do, we got to take a stressor because the colleagues are like, dude, come on, you can't handle your own stuff. Or, maybe we need a year. Maybe we need a break for this year. So A is going to be have the negotiation. B is going to be give it to one of our colleagues and take a stressor colleagues. So what do y'all think? Should we have the negotiation in year 3, or should we let this guy let one of the other men or women handle it? All right, so you sit out for a year. So that's B. So 1 for B.
Take the year.
I don't know what that means. All
I
right.
guess sit out for the year. B.
I don't know what take the year. I don't know if that means. Oh, they all want to. Okay,
B.
they all want to let a
Somebody
colleague
else do
handle
it.
it. All right. So we're gonna gain stressor colleagues. In this case, we're gonna play another year because there's not gonna be a negotiation here. All right. All right, we got 3 cards. You guys choose 1, 2, or 3. First number I get. One, 2, or 3.
2.
All right, here we go. Okay, so now we have a colleague stressor and a spouse stressor. So we'll only resolve one of those. We did not have a negotiation this year, so we skipped the negotiation. We skipped that phase for this round, or this year, and we go straight to the personal event phase. It has been a good year. I think so. We didn't get anyone killed this year. You have trained hard and done your job well. The chief approaches you one day with a problem. She tells you that she needs to let someone go and wants your opinion on the underperformers. So, do we take the easy way out and tell the chief that the decision is above our pay grade? Or do we give the chief our 2 cents? So, A is it's above our pay grade. You're not getting me to point fingers. Or B, hey, I'll give you my 2 cents. What do you think?
We got one
I
laughing.
mean, really, we should probably point to ourselves, but
A, 2 A's, 3 A's.
take the easy way out and tell the chief the decision is above your pay grade. I think that feels thematic here. All right. The chief rolls her eyes. I thought you were more decisive. We make tough decisions every day. Usually lives are on the line, not just someone's job. If you want to be promoted, you're going to have to play the game. -1 merit. We're like -5 merit at this point, but we're still on the 1. Can't go lower than 1. All right, mark your career sheet with the results of the negotiation. If one occurred this year, one did not. So we don't. There's no effects when you don't have a negotiation. I'm just going to put a line or an NA here in year 3. Nothing happened. It wasn't a bad decision because we don't lose hostages, so maybe we can actually make it to the end of the.
And damaged goods says we would likely be the underperformer.
That's what I say. Like, that's a good point. We would probably have to like plead the fifth so we don't implicate ourselves. All right. So that's sometimes you can have that happen where that's a quick year. That was year 3. So we're gonna start year 4 now because we have more than one stressor. We have to shuffle these. So I'm gonna shuffle under the table, and you guys give me a number 1 or 2. So we're either gonna have the spouse stressor or the colleague stressor. So first number anyone gives me 1 or 2. Maybe Byron will choose. What do you think, Byron?
I'd say 1.
Just say 1? Okay. All right. It is the colleague stressor.
So did Heather.
Okay. All right. You reconcile with your angry colleagues and actually make a few friends out of the whole ordeal. You're glad to finally put the stressful times behind you. All right. Here's the choices. But you will still get them back one day. Or let bygones be bygones. So we could sort of get them back for the ribbing they gave us for not taking the negotiation when it was our turn, or we can just let it go and put it in the past. So A is get them back one day. B is let bygones be bygones.
We got a B. B for bygones, 2 B's.
2 B's? All right. We're going to let bygones be bygones.
We need friends.
You push aside that nagging voice in your head telling you to get revenge. Part of being a professional is not succumbing to those kinds of emotions. Game trait, restraint. All right. So we get to go in here. And you guys used restraint very well. Very nice. And we get this card. And it says, you now have the restraint trait. There is no immediate effect, but other cards may reference this trait. You have resisted temptation of some sort. A mixture of your iron will and good judgment has helped keep you out of trouble. All right. So now we have corrupt, CPR, and restraint. All right, career year 4 event. Okay, so career year 4 is now reminding us. Add Barrett, Sammy, Connor, Misha, and the Peterson twins to the campaign abductor deck. So, what did I do with the campaign abductor cards? Oh, they're probably still in here. All right, right here they are. Even though we're going to use the bag. So, let's say Barrett. Oh, I think I have these in order. Barrett, Peterson twins, Sammy, Siebert. That's stupid. Misha, Barrett, Sammy, Connor. Where's Connor? I think I'm missing. I think this deck had a weird defect. But I'm using the meeples, so it doesn't matter. All right. So here's Misha. Here's Sammy, Connor, Peterson twins. We're only going to put one of them in, even though there's 2 meeples. And then Barrett. Where's Barrett? Where's the big dude with the rifle? There he is. All right, so these 5 go in. So now those are possible new abductors that we might have to play against. And Elijah is still in there. Alright, so that so now we're going to resolve the Career 4 event card. Year 4. Oh, and these do have, I mean, they all have nice different art on them. You just need someone to talk to. So you meet with Dr. Roslin, the station psych. How can I help you today, rank? Or officer? Again, we have a choice between our career stress and our personal stress. So, again, A will be career stress and B will be personal stress. I mean, it makes sense that we are often talking to the station psych, everything that's going on. A is career stress and B is personal stress.
A.
2 A's.
2 A's.
All right. Does Heather agree? We'll go A, Heather. All right. Let's go A. My career stress. We all face pressures, officer. Learning how to deal with them, the stress is the key. Here are some tips. Make a career stress check. Our career stress is 4. So we need to get a 5 or 6. So we need a success. A true success. 2. We failed. If failed, lose trait stability. We don't have that. And +1 career stress. So we clearly do not know how to deal with our stress. So we are at 5 career stress. And that's it. So, crisis. Draw a campaign abductor and then make the following checks. All right, let's draw a campaign abductor first. Who are we going to be facing here? All right, we are going to do Arcane. All right, we got Arcane. And then it says make these checks. Make a career stress check. So our career stress is 5. Tilted. 1. If failed after setup, discard the top red terror card with no effect. So we will have 1 fewer turn. And then make a personal stress check, which is 3. 2. We fail that. If failed after setup, add +1 hostage to the hostage pool. So we are going to have 1 fewer terror card and 1 more hostage. So, all right. So I'm there. I'm ready to get set up for the negotiation for year 4. So give us again. We'll go to the holding screen for 5 minutes or so around that, and I'll get the next one set up, and we'll be right back. Okay, all right. We got Arcane set up. So Arcane is he's vanilla. He doesn't have any extra rules, special rules, I should say. He starts at 4 threat. Starts with 7 hostages, but because of the career event, we start with 8 hostages. And I've taken 1 card off the terror deck, so there's 9 cards in the terror deck and the pivotal event, so 10 total instead of 11. Alright, Arcane Maswa. Arcane is angry. As the leader of a terrorist organization, he was none too pleased when over half his team was taken into custody by special forces agents in a surprise raid while he was away. Now Arcane has hatched a plan, and he is after weapons, money, and a release of his captured men. He has taken hostage 7 government officials, 8 that had nothing, or 7 government officials and a assistant that had nothing to do with the raid. But Arcane doesn't care. They are disposable pawns. So, here's our friend, not our friend. Here's our guy Arcane. And he has 1 major demand, chosen at random, and 1 escape demand. Let's see if we can turn our career around here a little bit. We got CPR, so I'm hoping some hostage escape attempts happen. We might be able to save them, even if they don't make it all the way out safely. And we need to save 8 instead of 7, so we'll see what we can do. Here we go. I don't want. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna start with keep cool. Keep cool. Keep cool, Arcane. All right, 1 success. Goes down to 3. What are your demands, Arcane? Tell me. Why have you done this terrible deed? 1 success. What do you guys want to do? You want to reveal the major demand or the escape demand? Major or escape? It's not a vote, so just first person who puts their preference in. Major. Yeah. All right. He wants release my lieutenant. Spend 3 conversation points or apply +2 threat to concede during any conversation. 4. Look at the remaining red tarot cards and place them back on the deck in any order. Woo, doggy, that's good. So, this one is from the demand pack, actually, demand pack 1. Or sorry, yeah, demand. So it has his lieutenant here. If we let his lieutenant come into play, then it does certain things. So if it comes into play, if we concede the demand, this comes into play, and it says if Arcane is captured or eliminated, do not remove Arcane's demands from play. Instead, put this abductor into play. This abductor must be eliminated and cannot be captured. So if we let his lieutenant out, we're going to have to snipe the lieutenant or eliminate him another way. So we'll put that here on the special spot. The demand will go up here. I mean, gosh, that's one doing early. Man, let you look at and rearrange the whole deck. The penalty for conceding is put Arcane's lieutenant under Arcane, replacing the basic second in command, then remove this card from play. Man, that's tempting, man. Alright, well, I'm going to keep playing. You guys let me know if you think that we should try to release his lieutenant to look at the terror deck, and then we'll, maybe I'll try to do that. Alright, we got 1. I'm going to try to get that other demand. So let's do, what are your demands again? Yes, success. 1 success. Alright, let's reveal the escape demand. A speed bike. He's like, get my guys out, but then I'm taking off on the speed bike, buddy. So that one we can concede for 3 points to get 2 dice until the conversation ends. But of course, at the end of the conversation when we concede it, he escapes. All right, let's go. Let's do one small talk, and then we'll probably stop, so we don't empty our hand here. No successes, so the conversation ends anyway. We get 1 point, which will be for a reroll, and the conversation ends. All right, that's not bad. That's a pretty good turn. Terror deck. Yeah, I had this, Byron. I had this in the wrong spot. Sorry, I had the adductor up here. There are actually 4 demand spaces, so he should have been right here. Okay. All right. So what's Arcane up to? The situation is worsening. +1 threat. So at least we got the demands conceded, so we don't have to deal with that. At the bottom there is an additional +1 if unrevealed demands, but there's no unrevealed demands. So it only goes up 1. All right, I'll take that. All right, so we got to keep cool, small talk, and a reroll. So we're gonna, let's keep cool. Keep cool. If we fail this, we may just stop because we're gonna have -1 conversation point. All right, we succeeded, so we get 2 conversation points. Or sorry, no, -1 threat. And then let's roll for the small talk since we conceded that one. All right, 2 successes, 3 conversation points. All right, hey, what were they saying? This is the time. If we're gonna concede this, I got 3. We could do it right now. What did they say?
It looks like agree.
Are they? What were they? Are they talking about something else?
That it's hard to see. One of them looks like one. Yeah, it looks like 2 of them said
I was
agree.
like the options that
Everybody said concede.
isn't what's
3 of them.
that let me know what's coming.
3, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do it. So we're gonna spend those 3 points, concede the major demand, and his lieutenant's gonna come into play. So we put his lieutenant under Arcane. The general second in command he's now patrolling the grounds. And now we get to look at the whole terror deck and rearrange it, which is sweet. Right? That's right, right?
Yes.
Yep, anywhere. Okay, here's what we got, guys. Faithful Water's back, minor demand. We have a food minor demand, which lets us ignore a conversation end. We have I'll show you all these. So there's water, you've seen that before. Food. So that's good. There's 2 minor demands in here. Don't test me. Roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, a hostage dies. So we want to hopefully do that one while the threat's down. We actually have 2 of those. We do have a hostage escape attempt, so we can use our CPR for that. And then we have 1 situation is worsening, and we do have I'm getting angry, which is +2 threat. Finally, it's awesome we did this because we have your time is running out, which will definitely be the last card because it's harmless there. So let's do that. One's going to be the last red terror card. All right. So I think what we should do is put the 2 threat increases above that card. That gives us time to get threat down. And we can, because don't test me is if the result's less than or equal to current threat, a person gets killed. So those will be harmless basically if we can get down to the S. And same with the hostage escape attempt. That's basically a turn off, and we might even save a hostage. So let's do the +2. Maybe we'll win before that, and then the +1 there, and then we're gonna do the 2 demands next. That gives us time to get threat down, and then we're gonna do the escape attempt. Then the 2 don't test me's. So we know that threat is not going up for 5 turns, which is super powerful to know.
And then the ace of spades on top.
And the ace of spades back over here. I wonder if this side would work better.
Might.
Probably not. You want to try it? Let's try it.
You can try it.
All right. So hopefully you guys like that plan. I really like it. Once again, you guys really steer me in the right direction. All right, so that's the end of conversation phase. I get my zeros back. And we're going to resolve the terror card, which we know is water demand. So really, I want to focus on getting threat down these next few turns. So let's go keep cool, my brother. All right, we got a 4. We don't need we can use the what are your demands 2 cards to convert it. So we're going to go to 2, and then we're going to do our small talk. Did that seem to make a difference? No. Okay. So small talk. Hopefully we can get at least 2 points here, or not. We get 1 point, which means we're going to get the reroll and then 2 cards here. And these will go back in, or these 4. These 4 go back in. Okay. And we know the next one is going to be the food. Here, let's do that. All right, so let's get it down. We got another keep cool. Tilted. All right, 1 success on top of the hostages. So we get threat down. So now we're rolling 3 dice. Beautiful. And let's get small talk. So let's see if we can get something here. 1 success, so 2 points. So we can get something other than the reroll, which clearly stay calm. I mean, the calming strategy seems optimal here until we need to kill the lieutenant. All right, so we're stopping there. Getting our zeros. Reset that. All right, boom. Here we go. All right, so this is the hostage escape attempt. So it says make a threat roll. All we need is 1 success. We're rolling 3 dice. If we do fail, it says we may reroll all dice 1 time for any failed escape attempt. And because it's a threat roll, we could actually convert 4s if we need to. So this hostage has a really good chance of escaping. All right, I got 2 successes. So we don't, fortunately for them, we don't even need to use our CPR. First hostage makes it out. He runs and yells. He's inside. He said the abductor is crying. He doesn't want us to know that, but he's just like broken down. He's actually really second guessing his decisions in life, and especially taking these hostages. But we know at any point he can fly off the handle. So we really need to press our advantage here. So just stay calm, Arcane. I know you wish you were a different person. Let's go get you rehabbed behind bars. And maybe you can turn your life around 30 years from now if you happen to be released. 2 successes. All right, so -2 threat, so 1 to the S, and we save another hostage. He's like, you're right. I do need to rethink things. That's 2 out. So he let another one out. This time a woman. That's another guy. This is his name's Robbie. I don't know. He was the clerk at the government office. He's like, I quit. He's like storms off. He's done. He's like, I can never think this could happen. I quit. Where's my mom? All right. We got 1 keep cool, so let's try to get another one out. Tilted. Nope. We can convert. Yep. Let's use our what are your demands. We're going to keep cool. We're going to get another one out. This time, Representative Buchanan. She's a new representative. She's actually she won her district in a landslide against the incumbent when she was lobbying for All Cats Matter movement. So let's just not let her know about what we did early in the career. We'll be fine. All right, so I have a small talk, so let's do that. Tilt the die. We have one convert possible. Nah, we'll just take the. Oh wait, there's no one cost to buy because I have both of them in my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna convert. I'm gonna use these two, or I could reroll. I could reroll 2. Let's do that. I'm gonna reroll 2, and if I get 2 successes, I'll get 3 points. If I get 1, I get 2, and if I fail both, I won't get any. And I failed both, so that sucks. Oh well. All right, so get the keep cool and the small talk. I mean, our plan's still going pretty good. We still have, I think, 2 more cards before threats going up. So, and these next ones are don't test me, but they should automatically. We should automatically succeed them. You know what I should have done is I'm stupid. I should have played those face down for points. Okay, tarot card. Don't test me. Roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, kill a hostage. The current threat level is S, which is the equivalent is 0, so we don't even have to roll. He is not going to kill a hostage. He is very much under our influence at this point.
Cope says that year off did us good.
What did us good?
The year off.
The year off definitely did us good so far. Don't jinx me. All right, we're keeping you cool. We're keeping you cool, Arcane. All right, 1 success. Out comes Jonathan. He's this really old. They call him Uncle Johnny. His constituents in South Carolina. He's just one of these real old timey, like super conservative types. But hey, he's safe now. He's rambling about something, but I don't have time to worry about that. And we're gonna have our small talk with Arcane. 1 success, so we get +2. All right, so we get our free cards, and then we're gonna go. I mean, all right, so we got 1 more, and then we're gonna get a +1 threat. Yeah, let's get these out. Then I can focus on getting an elimination card to take care of the lieutenant. So let's keep pressing. Let's stay calm. Just stay calm. These go back in here. Don't test me again. We're good. We know threat's gonna go at 1 next round. Just stay calm. Just stay calm. Just stay calm. If we get 2 successes, we can get 2 out here. Which would be excellent. 1 success and a convert. Yes, we will convert. What are your demands? And we will save 2 more. Senator Joseph and Representative Thompson, they're out. They're both really gonna lose in the next election. They're just not good for the country, so they're gone. But hey, at least now we've got them out. They're not gonna have to be replaced because they got killed. So they'll live to see another day at least and enjoy their retirement with their free health care. All right. We have a keep cool. We can get another one out. So hold on, let me think about this. Threat's gonna go at 1. I'll still be rolling 3 die. Yeah, I got to get the hostages out while we're on the S. Let's get another one out. 1 success and 2 converts. I cannot convert, but that's okay. Another hostage comes out. Representative Michaels. She's feisty. We like her. All right, and I have a small talk. Yeah, it's going in because I need. Dang it, man! I cannot get. This is on 2. That's from last time. Yeah, so I get 1. So I'm gonna get a reroll. The 2 0 cards. I mean, we got a little time, but I don't want to wait around too long to get this done. So these go back in. And the tarot card is going to be the situation is worsening, as we know. And +1 to the threat. So we're still rolling 3 dice. Now next time it's going to go up 2. So I can only keep cool once here. So what I'm going to do... I'm actually going to play these 2 face down, 2 points. That's the what I meant was, and the keep cool, and then I'm gonna roll for small talk. So I'll have at least 3 conversation points here. Can't succeed for the life of me on that. So I get 1, so I have 3. So I get the free ones. I'm just gonna get major extraction. I'm not messing around. I may not mess around with the threat level anymore, because this can save 2, which would save the last one and capture the abductor, and then I can deal with the lieutenant. I still have water. Yeah, I can use water. All right. Oh, this is yeah. I'm liking this. All right. So we know. So yeah, we bought those. That was our 3 points. These go back in. This goes back to 0. I'm getting angry. He's realized what's happened. That we've been influencing him and pushing him. We knew what he wanted. And so the threat has gone up 2 to the 3. So now we're only rolling 2 dice. But we're in a good spot. Pretty good. We still have a fair amount of work to do. So the only way to eliminate an abductor is to get the sniper, which is 7, or all units, which is 8. So that requires a lot of conversation points. But we don't know what the pivotal event's going to be. All right. We know this is not going to do anything because your time is running out, and at this point we know our time is running out. Yeah, I'm not calling you this round, Arcane. I'm gonna skip the entire conversation phase. I'm gonna take my 2 zeros, and we're gonna flip this, which we know is nothing. Time's running out. There are no more red tarot cards, so we don't have to discard any. But what that does is it's gonna let me play all my zeros this round, and then I can also set up the big pivotal event. So, because I need to get set. Okay, so I'm gonna use water for the extra die. Okay, so we're back to rolling 3 dice. If I can actually get him down to threat, I could roll 4 dice. So let's start with keep cool. 1 success, that'll work. And our other keep cool. 2 successes, even better. So we get a conversation point, and he's on the 1. So now we're rolling 4 dice for the rest of this round. Now remember, if we fail anything because of the water, we have to stop. But now is the time, I think, to do the minor extraction. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get. I mean, I really got to get 2 successes because I don't want to have to capture him with another card, especially since I don't have another one to do that. All right, I got 1 success, and I can convert. I would have liked to have just gotten it naturally, but we'll convert with what are your demands. So 2 successes. So the last representative, Johnson, gets out, and Arcane just comes out with him and says, "I'm done. The other guy's in charge now. I'll tell you what you want. I'll turn government witness. Really, this guy, it's been all him. This lieutenant guy, which we didn't read his stuff. Arcane's lieutenant is a loyal sort of evil. He was caught along with the rest of Arcane's crew and is behind bars. Among many other offenses, he has been said to have blown up an entire city block, killing more than 100 people. Releasing him is certainly anything but ideal, but if it allows you to take them both out and end the crisis, then it is worth the risk." So Arcane's come out. Now this guy's furious.
Heather has a question. She
Uh-huh.
says, why doesn't time is running out in the game with a loss? Doesn't that mean you've reached one of those cards when the deck was empty?
No, time is running out says discard half the remaining red terror cards. The pivotal event is not a red terror card. Then discard this card. So if there are no red terror cards left, it fizzles. It doesn't do anything. It's already at the end. So that's the reason why it doesn't end the game. There's nothing that will get rid of the pivotal event. Even if you have the other ones that say time is running out, discard the next. It always says the next red terror card. So I didn't want to have the terror deck prematurely sort of end the game like that. That's very anticlimactic. So this way, you always at least get a pivotal event, which is much more exciting. So I'm going to get these 2 zero cost cards unless the one bad pivotal event that doesn't let me take 0 cards comes up. So I'm definitely rolling for these. All right, so small talk. I have 1 conversation point currently. 1 success, so I get 2 more. And I'm still going to have to find a way to get a sniper or all units card. And so the last small talk, 1 more success, so that should have been 3, 5. So I'm definitely going to need conversation points. I mean, escape demands speed by, so I'm going to get both just a few more minutes. Those can get me a lot of conversation cards and a reroll. Now, if I get if that is the pivotal event that says you cannot take 0 cost cards, that's going to be really bad. If it's anything else, we probably can deal with it. I don't want to see the -1 die either. So let's find out. I mean, if nothing else, if we don't pull this out, we at least saved all the hostages. All right, this is perfect. This is great. Perfect. No more go free. For the rest of the game, no more hostages may be saved by reducing the threat level below S. We already have all the hostages out, so that effectively is nothing. So that's awesome. Now I just got to do the work to eliminate this guy. So the best way to do that is with a sniper, because I can eliminate on either 1 or 2 successes. With the all units get in there card, he's only eliminated if you get 2 successes. Let's make that our target. We need 7 conversation points. I can take all the zeros. So, I'm not even gonna, let's see. I'm rolling 3 dice. Water's gone. I mean, come on, surely. I might not even have to roll to get it. But I want to keep 2 cards to convert a 4 in case I need to. Let's see how this looks. I can do 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5 point, 5 points. And I can roll for just a few more minutes. Now I'm better off rolling for small talk because it doesn't increase threat. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to get 5 points here. Just remember, you can play any card face down for a point. So that's 5.
Cope says, so does that mean the lieutenant cannot be captured by saving?
So that means no. It just says that no more hostages may be saved by reducing the threat level below S. That still means getting the hostage symbol as a capture is not technically saving a hostage. It's instead of saving a hostage, you capture the abductor. So you could still capture them with that pivotal event. That's a good question. All right, so we're gonna roll for just small talk. I mean, if I can get to 10, I can conceive the bike and get +2 dice. Let's see what happens here. I might roll for just a few more minutes, actually, no matter what. All right, so that was the worst possible thing. So we got I'm not out. I have a reroll, and I also have food, which lets me ignore a conversation ender. Unbelievable. Come on. So, yeah. So, I get 1 point. I concede the food, which I knew I might have to do. I wouldn't have rolled for that if I didn't know I could do that. The associated card is removed from the game. It's not going to matter, but small talk is removed from the game. And now I'm at 7. So, oh, sorry, I was at 6, right? After that, yeah, that's 6. Because I did 5 points. So I need 1 more point to get sniper. I mean, I'm just not going to mess around now. So I'm going to discard just a few more minutes face down for 1 point. Go to 7. I have 2 cards to convert a 4, so I just need a 4 or better on 3 dice. I'm taking sniper. And I have a reroll. If it's really bad and I don't get any 4s, I get a 1 reroll shot at it. But, man, God, come on. I wish you guys could roll for me because you guys have not let me down one time. All right, so we got the sniper. Here it goes. I mean, we have 3 dice. We need just 1 die. That'd be a 4 or better. And we will have our first successful career negotiation win. I mean,
After 4
it
years.
was a good benefit to see the whole deck, but it could come back to bite us right here.
He's been working on it for 4 years, right?
Yeah. Well, we're in the 4th year, but yeah. We got the 4. We did get 2 blanks. This is why you always have 2. And I could have probably rolled the frustration die, but that would have sucked to lose that way too. Actually, if I had to reroll, then probably doing the frustration die would have been. All right, so we discard these 2 to turn the 4 to success. We finally did it, you guys. We sniped. We said, "Hey, sniper, take the shot." I got the shot, chief. Boom. Took him out. Arcane. I got you, man. I got you. So it's a win. We didn't lose any from our pool, so we actually saved an extra hostage, and we did it in 1 less turn. No hostages killed. Even though the lieutenant was eliminated, this is considered a capture because Arcane is the main abductor. So we'll go through the personal event, and then that'll be the end of year 4. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I definitely have. It's been a lot of fun. All right, here we go. You've been saving up for a while, and you have some extra money to buy something nice. Okay, so this one has choices within the choices, so we'll do the first choice first. The first choice is stay within your means. The second choice is overextend a little. So what do you think, guys? A is stay within your means, and B is overextend a little. Well, what do we want to buy? And then depending on which of those you guys choose, I'll give you the new choices. What kind of emoji is that? The
B.
damaged goods put there. I can't see it. Is it
It's like
is it DG? Oh, good game. Yeah, we did it. All right. So what'd they say? The spouses are
already mad, and money's the biggest cause of divorce. Got a
It's
B and
true.
A.
B and an A. Big win needs a little celebration. All right.
And
Those
stay
are both
within
valid
means.
points. Stay within your means. So, okay, so Heather broke the tie with stay within your means. All right, choose one to buy. We're going to buy one of these, guys. A big screen TV, a computer, or a weekend vacation. What do you guys think? So A, big screen TV, B, computer, C, weekend vacation. So, what do you guys think?
Looks like vacation with the spouse.
2 vacations, hands down. Vacation, hands down. Dave, do you want to weigh in? Do you agree? Do you agree with the vacation? Even though I think you're outvoted, I want to know. What do you think? Big screen, computer, vacation. All right. I would say TV, but I'm overruled. You are. All right. Weekend vacation. Everyone needs to splurge on a purchase every once in a while. Your purchase brings a smile to your face, especially knowing the hard work that you put in to pay for it. -2 personal stress if weekend vacation was selected. So we get -2 personal stress. Hey, we've gotten our personal stress under control.
There you go.
We are on the 1. But we are on the 5 on career stress. Okay, negotiation impacts. Mark your sheet, then apply the effects below. If 4 or more hostages were killed, that did not happen. Successful negotiation, +2 merit. So we go to 3 on merit. -1 career stress. All right. Gain reward vacation time. If merit is 5+, roll for promotion. So we gain reward vacation time, but our merit is not 5+, so we do not get to roll for promotion. But it looks like our vacation purchase really paid off. Oh, wrong deck. And we get to take a vacation time reward. So there's 2 of these. So someone tell me A or B, 1 or 2, whichever, whatever, and we'll look at that one. Two.
Go to 2.
All right. Looks like we're going to the mountains. All right. Vacation time, single use. You may remove this card from the game at any time to remove 1 stressor card of your choice from the active stressor deck. Ooh. Do we solve all our problems with the spouse, with the wife? And go on do we do that now and go on vacation, or are we gonna risk the spouse stressor? We can go snow skiing, and it's just gonna fix everything. A vacation can work wonders and provide some much needed stress relief. What do you guys think? Now or wait? Why not get rid of the spouse?
Save the marriage. Got
Save
2.
the marriage.
2 for that.
All right, we're doing it. I think. All right, we did. Hey, I feel like we worked hard for that. Look, marriage is hard. You know, you don't just give up at the first sign. I mean, our wife, she kind of gave up and threw the papers on the table. But let's forgive her for that. We don't just give up. We're negotiators. We work hard. All right, so we discard. We're removing this from the game, and we're gonna remove the spouse stressor. So it goes back. And hopefully that's the last we've seen of that. Okay. So that's gonna put us through year 4. I'm gonna stop there. I'm really enjoying this. I'd love to go through the whole thing. I will say, in year 5 is a major spoiler. So, I mean, it sounds like everyone in the thing is either played or they're fine with spoilers. But I do want to put that out there. And plus, if anyone watches this later and joins us for the next stream, let's stop here. We'll start again on the next one with year 5. There's going to be at least one major spoiler. So if you just wanted an idea and you want to pick this up and see all the surprises for yourself, that was actually a really good run through without spoiling. I mean, we didn't open any of the special things, so there's still tons to discover. So if you like what you see, go to our website, grab this up. Right now, it's going to be free shipping through the weekend, but then starting Monday, the shipping shipping charges will once again apply. So, I mean, there's not going to be a better time than now. But totally understand if not. I mean, check out just the base game if you want to play it and get a feel for it. But yeah, that was a ton of fun, guys. And as you can see, a lot of campaign games are a pretty heavy commitment to get through them. I mean, we played 4/10 of the campaign. Each campaign of this is going to be between 4 and 6 hours. So, it's very fulfilling, and you get hopefully seeing that you get an amazing story plays out. Everything just interacts. I've designed it to try to have no matter what you get, different mix of cards you get, the story is cohesive and makes sense. With rare exception, it can happen sometimes that something weird maybe occurs. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining. I had a blast. Byron, thank you for being here.
And Heather
and
said
helping
that she
produce.
needs to talk to her spouse before she.
Yeah, I understand that. Here, do you want me to roll the frustration die for you? If it's an X, do not talk to them. All right, it's a 2. It's a success. It's a low success. So yeah, good luck though. And either way, I mean, yeah, that was a blast. Thanks for joining, Heather, Dave, Cope. Appreciate you guys voting on everything. I had a ton of fun. So keep it on the Twitch channel. I'll set up a next one, but I definitely think I want to go through this and finish this. Of course, the finale. If we go through the finale, I mean that's a really big spoiler. But hey, that's up to the viewers, I guess, if they want to do that. So thank you guys. It's been a blast. This is our final Gen Con online. I think unless maybe I'll try to do this tomorrow. I don't know if that'll happen, but definitely sometime in the next several days we'll try to get this back, do this again, and start back with year 5. So thanks guys. We'll talk
Thanks
to
a
you.
lot.
See you soon.
See ya.
Adios.